But wait a moment. Do I hear the clinking of rum bottles? The buckling of swash? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he's here, hotfoot from the premiere of The Rum Diary. Please welcome Johnny Depp. They're very excited. Lord. Oh. Twins. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
How are you, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
Hello. Presumably, is that enjoyable? That must be a nice feeling. It must be a lovely feeling.
Well, it's never expected. It's sort of a, yeah, no, it's a pleasure, yeah.
And you've just come to the premiere. How was that? Was it went well?
It was good, yeah, very good.
And the crowd showed up and did that, the screaming.
There was a bit of a crowd, yeah.
Yeah. Now, did it get as out of hand? Because there's a picture, I'm sure you've seen, the picture from the New York premiere of The Rum Diary. What went on? What's happening in that picture?
That was the Heimlich maneuver. I had something lodged.
What, for real?
No, not really, no.
You were just being manhandled by somebody for some reason.
I was.
OK, fair enough. OK.
I have pressed charges.
And listen, we're delighted you're here, but to be honest, I'm surprised you're here so quickly because it seems you are so lovely to your fans. Like the story of you as Captain Jack going to see that little girl in Greenwich.
Oh, in Greenwich, yeah.
That's an amazing story. If for people who aren't familiar, tell us what happened.
Well, I got a letter, you know, I got this sweet little letter from a little girl who was going to school like 3 minutes away from where we were shooting. And she said, you know, we need to escape, you know, we need pilots to help us out. So I thought, well, on lunch break, we'll go over, bring about 12 pirates and go ape. And we did. And it was really fun and really sweet. I mean, the kids were so responsive. Some were scared. Very scared. Actually, very scared.
Because the thing that has been, how the hell did that letter get to you?
In a bottle.
Right, let's talk about The Rum Diary. Presumably, a real labour of love for you. You found the original manuscript. Was it 14 years?
14 years, yeah. It was by accident, you know. I was with Hunter Thompson. And we were looking through the manuscript of Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas, because I was preparing for the film. And then I just found this other box, opened it up, and there was The Rum Diary.
And is it true he didn't remember writing it?
No. That's kind of a stretch. No, he did remember writing it, but it had been many years. He wrote it in 59, 60, something like that.
So you convinced him...
I talked him into it, yeah.
This should be published and turned into a film.
Yeah.
And it's presumably kind of semi-autobiographical about...
Most definitely,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was kind of the Hunter Thompson before he found his voice, before he found the avenue for the rage, you know.
And so he was a journalist in Puerto Rico and going through these adventures and...
Yeah.
And you were good friends with Hunter S. Thompson.
Most definitely, yeah.
But it sounds, reading about him, he sounds like the sort of person quite hard to be friends. Like, could you relax with him?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? Well, tell us about the first time you ever met him.
Let's see. The first time I met him, I was in it was a bar in Woody Creek, Colorado. And I was sitting in the back. There was a sort of scheduled meeting. It was about midnight. And I was sitting in the back of this bar, and suddenly the front door opened of the bar. I was way in the back. And I saw sparks, these hideous sparks that were kind of everywhere. And then I realized as he came closer, the sea was parting. People screaming, hurling themselves out of the way. And he basically, in his left hand, he had a 3-foot cattle prod. And in his right hand, he had a taser gun. And the next thing I heard was, "Out of the way, you bastards!" And the sea parted, and he arrived. And then we shook hands, and then we went back to his house and built a bomb. And I shot it with a shotgun.
and it went off.
Yeah.
Yeah. You built a good bomb.
80-foot fireball, yeah, huge.
See, it does sound like fun.
Nitroglycerin and things like that.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like fun, but again, I wouldn't relax. I think... I wouldn't sleep in that house. You slept in the house,
Where, it wasn't a council house. Where was it? It was in the middle of nowhere, I assume.
Yeah, pretty much.
I was going to invite you back to mine after this. I think I'd be disappointed I don't let you blow anything up.
No, I can bring things to blow up.
Oh, actually. Do come. Strap something to the cat.
And Hunter...
Look what the cat's brought him. It's only Johnny Depp.
He looks so big in the house. Yeah. And when he died, the ashes thing, was that your idea? Were those his wishes? Was that in his will?
That was his last wish. What Hunter wanted was to be blown out of a 150-foot cannon. and shot into the stratosphere. And I think he knew that I was the only one stupid enough to make that happen. And I did.
And did it work?
Oh, yeah. Very well.
Listen, we're going to show a clip of the Rum Diary. It opens on the 11th of November. This is one of my favourite sequences in the film. You've had a big night, and I think you've lost the front seat.
Yes, our car has been stripped, yes, yeah.
Yes, but you need to get back to town.
We must, yeah.
Yes, so this is you in the Rum Diary.
What's that?
There's too much weight on the axle. Try and move forward a bit.
Are we late? I'm gonna be a week late. What are you doing, fella?
I suddenly realized how much I like you. What do you mean, what am I doing? There's something wrong with the axle. Oh, my God, it's the cop we set on fire.
Trying to look normal.
I mean, it's a very funny film, but it's a romantic film. She is so beautiful.
Amber Heard.
Amber Heard.
Yeah, it's like a sort of a callback to, like, you know, the old school movie stars of, you know...
She's nearly as beautiful as Carey Mulligan. Nearly.
She's right on the verge.
On the verge.
They're
She's
neck and neck,
She scrubbed
I
up
walked into a room with Amber Heard last week and I almost fell over. I couldn't look her in the eye. She's sort of blinding. She's beautiful.
Yeah, even I noticed. She's incredibly... She's incredibly beautiful. She really is.